Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve example 13 from chapter 7 coordinate geometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the distance, section formula and area of a triangle. Examples 1 to 12 and exercise 7.1 and 7.2 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Example 13 from chapter 7 coordinate geometry says find the area of a triangle formed by the points P, Q and R. So here they have given us the vertices of the points P, Q and R, and we have to find out the area of a triangle formed by these points. So similar kind of problems we have solved in example 12 and 11. So let us first draw a triangle. A triangle always has three vertices P, Q and R, whose values are given as minus 1.5, 3. Q value is 6, minus 2 and point R is given as minus 3, 4. So these are the three vertices or points of a triangle. Now let us apply the area of a triangle formula to find out area of this triangle PQR. So write down, let the points of a triangle be, point P is given by minus 1.5, 3. Point Q is given by 6, minus 2 and point R is given by minus 3, 4. So therefore area of a triangle is given by half into. So there is a method to remember this formula which I have taught in my previous videos and also in the introduction to area of a triangle. In a triangle there are three vertices, so let us take 3 points 1, 2 and 3, and always we will move in a cyclic direction in this way. Either you can take the points in anti-clock direction as 1, 2, 3, or in a clockwise direction also you can take as 1, 2 and 3, but always remember to move in a cyclic direction. Since a point is denoted by x, y, so we will take x variable first. So we will take x1, which is the number after 1, it is 2. So in brackets we will take the y variable as y2 minus y. Similarly, plus we will take now x2. Now what is the number after x2? It is 3. So we will take in the brackets y3 minus y1, plus the last number we are going to take as x3 into, after 3 we have number 1, so we will take in the brackets as y1 minus y2, right? So this is how we write the formula for area of a triangle. Now let us assume point P to be x1 y1, point Q to be x2 y2 and point R to be x3 y3. Here also we have to consider the points in a cyclic manner, like that is P, Q and R. So now let us substitute these values in the formula and find out area of a triangle. Half into, what is x1 value? It is minus 1.5 into y2 minus y3. y2 is minus 2 minus of y3 is 4, plus x2 is 6 into y3 is 4 minus y1 is 3, plus x3 is minus 3 into y1 is 3 minus y2 is minus 2, right? So now let us simplify inside the brackets first. So we have minus 1.5 into minus 2 and minus 4 we have to add with a minus sign, so this will become 2 plus 4 is 6 and this is minus 6, plus 6 into, what is 4 minus 3? It is 1 and the greater number is 4, so we are taking plus 1, plus again we have minus 3 into 3. Here minus and minus will become plus, so 3 plus 2 is 5, right? So this will become half into, here minus into minus will become plus, and what is 1.5 into 6? So let us multiply and find out. 1.5 into 6, 6 5s are 30, 6 1s are 6, plus 3 it is 9. So there is decimal point after one digit, so we will take a decimal point here also after one digit. So the result is 9. This is plus 9, plus 6 into 1 is 6. Here we have a minus sign here, so plus into minus will become minus. 5 into 3 is 15, right? So this will be half into 9 plus 6 is 15. Then again we have minus 15. So this plus 15 and minus 15 will become 0. So we get half into 0. So anything into 0 is obviously 0 here. So here we got area of a triangle to be 0 square units. So when does this condition occur? Whenever all the 3 points are in a straight line. Obviously here there is no triangle formed, therefore there will be no area of a triangle since all the 3 points are in a straight line. Since all the 3 points form a straight line, or they are collinear points, which means the points are in a straight line, hence there is no triangle formed, and hence the area is obtained here to be 0. So therefore you can write down area of a triangle is 0 since the points are collinear, hence no triangle is formed. Whenever you have to prove the points to be collinear, then you can find out the area, which will be 0. So since here the points of a given triangle are in a straight line, we obtain the area to be 0. So this is how we solve this example 13. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving example 14 from chapter 7 coordinate geometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and CERT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 7 coordinate geometry shown on the screen. Thank you.